I slowly realized my stepdad was making more decisions about my life than my own mom, and honestly, that scared me. The worst part isn't that I don't see him as my dad, it's that it feels like my mom is letting him become one. My real dad passed away years ago, and I'm genuinely happy my mom found someone who makes her feel loved again. They've been together for over 7 years, but no matter how much time has passed, I've never been able to see him as my father figure. He doesn't treat me like his daughter, and I've never felt safe opening up to him. At first, I thought we were just different people. Then I started noticing it wasn't just our personalities that clashed. He argued about everything. He'd lose his temper over tiny things, yell for no reason, and even throw objects when he got angry. The hardest part wasn't even his behavior. It was watching my mom slowly change. She used to be relaxed and trusted me to make good choices. Now it feels like every decision has to go through him first. Even she admits he pushes her into things she doesn't really want, but somehow he's still the one calling the shots. Then he started treating me like I needed his permission for everything. If I wore shorts during a 90-degree day, he'd complain they weren't appropriate. She used to be relaxed and trusted me to make good choices. Now it feels like every decision has to go through him first. Even she admits he pushes her into things she doesn't really want, but somehow he's still the one calling the shots. Then he started treating me like I needed his permission for everything. If I wore shorts during a 90-degree day, he'd complain they weren't appropriate. I brought up the idea of doing 1 year of online classes just so I could get myself back on track. Before my mom could even answer, he started yelling that he'd never allow it and that I'd finish school in person, whether I liked it or not. That was the moment something clicked. He doesn't even believe anxiety is real, yet somehow he thinks he should be making decisions about my mental health. Then it got even more frustrating. I have a part-time job, and one of the only things that genuinely makes me happy is collecting hockey cards. I buy them with money I earned myself, but somehow he still gets angry about that too. It feels like every choice I make, whether it's my clothes, my education, or how I spend my own paycheck, has to pass his approval first. I don't hate him because he's my stepdad. I hate feeling like someone I never chose as a parent gets more control over my life every year, and what hurts most is that the person whose opinion I've always trusted, my mom, is becoming quieter every time he speaks. I don't want another father. I already had one, and no one is ever going to replace him. I just want my mom to be the one helping me make decisions about my own life again. Maybe that's an uncomfortable conversation to have, but staying silent while someone else slowly takes over my future feels even worse.